Hello everybody, welcome back to another What's in the Box, which probably be a little bit shorter than usual. And yes, I can hear the tune from here. I was expecting a few more items of post to have been received by now, but Saturday's come and went and nothing else arrived. So we're going to run with the 3 items I've received this week. Now, going back to last Monday's What's in the Box, I did show you the date run and the albums on the coins I've actually got to date. It's not all the collection I've got because I have got quite a few bunk packs as well. But following that, I've received a couple of items from a couple of you guys, and I was really humbled by what I actually received and over the moon at the same time. Now, one I did know about because I had been in contact with the person. The other one just came out of the blue. So I'll start with the one that came out of the blue. This one here from Northern Coins. So if you haven't already subscribed to Northern Coins, he does quite a lot of videos on silver that he buys, which is very interesting. It's something that I'm not needing to get into, but they are very informative. Anyway, just going to quickly move to one side because that's got my address on. Oh dear, I think I've just ripped the note. Yeah, I've caught my finger on the note. Right, so I'll quickly. Sorry about that. So to Macmillan Coins, just watched your upload on your collection, and I noticed you were missing a couple of coins, so I thought I'd send you them. Your friend Northern Coins. So start with for this one. What he sent is the 2017 2p, because for some reason I've never ever seen one yet. I mean, the mintage figure for it is quite high. It's 240,990,600. Also, obviously I've just caught that on me as I was opening it. He's also sent this Tempests. Now, this Tempests is a brilliant uncirculated from 1999. They weren't put into circulation, they were only available in sets. So that is absolutely fantastic, that Northern Coins. I was not expecting it at all. Very generous of you. I mean, these go for what, £6-7 minimum on their own. So anyway, that's going to get flipped and put in the album, but it's come at quite a good time because you'll see a little bit later on what else I've been buying that will it's going to complement that quite nicely. Now this one here, I had been in contact with a person, and he said he was actually sending these and some other surprise items. So these came from Smithy 7890. So the first thing that he sent is, I don't know if he coloured it in or if it's gold painted on or what, but it's one of his own signed Benjamin Bunnies. And he said he would like this Benjamin Bunny that he's sent in the same envelope for me to sign. Well, actually not me to sign, he wants it signed by Sarah. So he's already got the other 2, that's why, because I'll give him the set. So anyway, Sarah will be over a little bit later on today, so I'll get her to sign that, and hopefully I can get that posted off early next week. In addition, he's also sent me 2 2017 2p. Now you might think, well, you only need the one, and Northern Coins has already sent it, but they've come in quite handy because both Sarah and Emma have got their own little decimal date run as well. Not in the bigger sort of £2 and pound coins, etc., but the sort of smaller denominations they do collect. So they've come in very handy. And this is a mystery item that he said he bought from a charity shop, and it is a little token from the World Police and Fire Games, and this one in particular is to commemorate the World Police and Fire Games from 2013 that was held in Belfast in Northern Ireland. Now, I've done a bit of research on this, and it all started off as the Californian Police Olympics, which were first held in 1967. But over time, it's evolved to become the World Police and Fire Games, which were first held as the new form in 1985 in San Jose in California. And it's a non-profit organisation. But this one, like I said, 2013, held in Belfast, probably was the most or the best organised and the most successful police and fire games to date. And that was what the president of the Federation actually mentioned. He said it was also the friendliest and best games ever. Now, this year was the first time and only time it's been held in the UK. Predominantly they sort of take part in America, and I think Canada's held it about 5 times. But there has been a few in Europe. Stockholm held one, Barcelona and Spain. I think Australia's had some. Next year, because it's supposed to be held every 2 years. It was going to be held this year, but next year it's going to be held in Rotterdam. It was postponed, obviously, due to the pandemic. So I think it takes part or starts between the end of July, early August. And it's only ever once been outside of America and Europe, and that was in China. That was held in 2019 at Chengdu in China. Now the games themselves has about well over 10,000 competitors, which is not quite as many as Summer Olympics have, but it's more than the Commonwealth Games have. Now this token here depicts, like as I said, Belfast, and it was quite unique that it's the first and only time that the Summer Olympics, the Police and Fire Games, and the Commonwealth Games were held in United Kingdom. So it was all in the same country, basically, because obviously we had the London Olympics in 2012, then the Belfast Police and Fire Games in 2013, and in 2014 the Commonwealth Games were held in Glasgow. There's quite a lot of events that are not actually involved in the normal Olympics. I mean, there's tenpin bowling, fresh angling, dragon boat racing, muster, which apparently is some sort of hose, cart and bucket brigade. There's five-a-side football, a stair race. That's a stair race as in running up and down the stairs rather than watching each other. Indoor rowing. I don't know how they manage that. They must have quite a big indoor lake, I suppose. Pocket billiards, pool, kite surfing, tug of war. They have an ultimate firefighter, dodgeball, and they've got darts. Now, the reason I mentioned darts is that Smithy is a very good darts player, and he at the time when he was talking to me, he'd actually just completed his quarter-final and semi-final win in the cup competition, and he has the final, I think, next week. So I'm sure everyone in the comments will wish Smithy the best of luck, and a few 180s on the board as well. So thanks for that, Smithy. That was really, really good. And like I say, I quite enjoyed looking all that information up. Right, and lastly, it's this that I actually bought for myself. The total I paid was £19.99. It's the 1998 baby gift set. Now, it's not the Royal Mint bunk pack as such, but it is by the Royal Mint. And there's 2 coins in here that I actually need for my date run, so I may be pulling this to bits. So 1998, I think I'll just zoom in a bit so we can get a bit better look at the coins. So I'll just move these to one side. So we'll have a look at the obverse. And I'm hoping you getting this, because the light's a bit tricky at the minute, especially with it shining off the plastic covering. But this coin at the top, the £1, that's the one that on its own is worth $19.99 minimum. I have seen it going for a lot more. And then of course we've got the 10p at the bottom. Again, that was only in sets. So complements Northern Coins is $19.99 10p very nicely, because I'll be able to put that in as well. And again, that one probably goes for about £6-ish. So anyway, let's have a look at the coins. The penny. So this did actually go into circulation, but the bunk set that I've got here, the total of the brilliant uncirculated sets came to 96,192. But the penny had a circulated figure of 739,770,000, and it's copper plated steel. The 2p, now there was two forms minted, a magnetic and a non-magnetic. So the bronze, which was the non-magnetic, which I believe this one is, had a mintage figure of 98,676,000, and the copper plated steel version, the magnetic one, was 115,154,000. The 5p copper nickel, that had a circulated mintage figure of 217,376,000. 10p, like I said, was not circulated. The 20p with the Tudor rose had a circulated figure of 76,965,000. I'm going to skip the 50p's and just go to the £2 coin for the minute. So this was the second year of the bimetallic form. So the nickel brass outer ring and a cupro nickel centre. And that had a mintage figure of 91,110,375. The £1 I've already said. Now the two 50p. Now in this set we've got the EU stars and the Britannia. So the Britannia had a circulated figure of 64,306,500, and the EU stars had a mintage of 5,043,000. However, these two coins actually went into little mini packs of their own, of which they were brilliant and circulated, and there was 15,370. So added to the 96,192 that are in sort of this format, there was a total of 111,562 of those issued. So that's it for the what's in the box. So as I said, I've still got a few items still to come through. One from overseas, I believe. So if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and the notification bell, if you click on that, that'll keep you up to date with any uploads I do. So once again, if you want to give Smithy a bit of support for his darts final next week, you can mention that down in the comments. I'm going to have to sort of think of something to send back to Northern Coins for that stuff that he sent, because like I say, I was out of the blue, I wasn't expecting it. So until next week, keep on hunting, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.